For our first day out, we wanted to pick a low threat location for Johnny and Dallas's first trad climb. Something single pitch between a scramble and a 5-6. On the north side of the river in El Dorado Canyon, it looked like there were non-vertical faces that we could choose from, and it all worked out.
This only needs a 4-inch tail, and this will not slide through, so there's no additional knot that you have to do. It's pretty unnecessary for a figure 8. Retrace. So this is the top color. Just trace this around, and you get really used to, hey, how much rope do I need to just get this one and done? All right, and we still have no twist, and it actually unties easier if you weight it. In the event that I fall, instead of it cinching on the fall, just pre-weighting it, really does make a difference when you go to untie. So little pro tip, so you never want to risk dropping your belay device, right? Okay. So if we leave it on like this, and then we take that rope and we go to lay it in, go on and lay it in. Okay. Now I'm going to close this. You're going to open your carabiner, okay, so it's out for minimal amount of time, right? Gotcha. All right, and that is on correctly. So I am climbing. Being that I'm not protected in any way, you can give me a ton of slack until I actually put in that MDA. Huh?
That way if you fall, I don't go with you?
Exactly. All right, I think this is a good spot. And yes. All right. So we'll try some nuts. Good enough. All right, MDA is in place. So remember, you'll want me loose or you'll want me tight until I get to the pro, and then after I pass it, you'll want to be that lazy J again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll girth it. Some of that length in there. Maybe. That's good. That's not. Clipping. Brand new carabiner, huh? Better. Yay.
Hey, you don't sweat.
Just in case. It's a prophylactic set of chalk. Huh, babe? So I'm thinking that crack line right there. That's what I'll use. Climbing lead is very huge. little tiny hole. Bullshit tree sucks too, doesn't it? Bro, it is better than nothing, son. It's better than nothing. Hey, go on and take me tight. Tighten up. Ooh, you're gonna have to give me slack while I climb. You are too big. You are too small. You're a little too. How about that little 3? Hell yeah. Clipping. Looking Gucci. Slack. Slack. Phew. Whew. Just a sec.
Radio check.
Loud and clear. I'm just taking a little break. I think right under this boulder that's behind me, or like 5 meters break, I'll set up that top anchor. She has nothing she wants to say to me.
She says, baby, I love you and you've made my life such a pleasure. Looking forward to the rest of our time on this earth together and beyond.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That earth time.
In our eyes.
Alright, let me see here. Rope drag. Alright. So now we'll be off to the right over here. Got 1, 2. Well, I already used 2 of these. Word. Okay. In the direction of Klein. All the way down that way. Will it reach for bunny ears? Safe. So I'm safe up here, so you're gonna come off of belay, but keep your figure 8 on your tie loops break. I'll let you know once I'm ready to belay. Over.
Roger, sir. I'm taking off the way.
Sweet. Alright. Where's our comfy spot? I think right here's my comfy spot. Yeah, this will be good. Alright. This will be fine for up.
Let's see.
Roger, wait one. All right. And then, maybe I want to be on the other side. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. Belay on.
Do you want me to take out the hardware?
Yeah, on your way up, take everything off and just either hang it around your shoulders, because I did use a couple trees, brig, or just hang it wherever it's quick, and you'll be getting top roped up.
Climbing.
Climb. For some slack while she works that MDA there. I love you, Paige.
Love you, Anthony. But she really put the nuts in good.
Yeah, come to the rope side. Come around, there's a flat ledge here that you can safe in.
And then this is the safety. I safety fit, correct?
So you can pick the top shelf that I'm not using, or you can pick 2 of those that are not being used for this guy.
Okay.
So how'd real rock feel?
Fun.
Yeah, it feels good on the fingers. The dude from TikTok was right.
Uh,
Let me see.
so they
No.
feel great. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, go on and spin that closed. And then with that adjustable Prusik, you can make that as tight as you want. Like you can see mine's pretty tight because I wanted to be able to reach the belay device here. But you can,
What am I missing?
no.
No, no, no. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So now if we were gonna have a third climber, we would just
She's coming up.
leave this in place just like that, and we would chuck all that rope down and she would tie into the bottom.
I think she wants to come up.
I think you're right. I would like to observe how she ties in, however. Do you want to set up for a rappel down so you can get eyes on how she ties in, and then I'll be the last one down? Yeah, it looks different from up here, doesn't it? You can see a lot more of the terrain that's going
I
on.
feel a lot more confident doing that first pitch. Like it kind of tied everything together. I think I have this down.
You should lead the next one as long as you're comfortable building the top. Now notice, 2 of these I just have wrapped around a horn of a rock, and the right side one is the only one that's a cam. There's nothing but cam on the right side and then wrapped around a horn on the left side, and that's why it's good to have the different lengths. You see there's your 325 yellow, but that's that 650 blue. The point is, how do I match the lengths, because I have a lot of different lengths I can choose from. You know, how do I bring those 3 carabiners as close as they can be so that this anchor isn't, so that the actual earnest anchor isn't messed up, you know what I mean?
Did you learn mountaineering from your father or from the government?
Not at this level.
Not at this level?
No. I got into rock climbing after I left home, but I learned all the cool stuff up in Alaska.
So I know you surpassed your dad in shooting. You surpassed your dad in climbing as well?
From the human side of it, no. From the knowledge side of it, possibly. I'm not sure.
You mean he can
But
scramble better than you?
physically, I will never be able to climb like he used to climb
Let's see.
at all.
That's it. I've got this bag.
Oh, you know what? This will be a lot more manageable. Is this just one? This is 2 pieces. All right, so there's one nice thing. So when you have one of these, if you double it over like you're about to throw it over your shoulder, but then you can store it like a sewn runner, you spin it in opposing directions, bring it together, it'll want to stay together. And then you can just throw that on a carabiner, so you don't have to take the time to make it like, oh, I really like it to be perfect. Yeah, when we're at the house in a controlled environment, it's nice to make everything perfect and small and tidy that deploys in a fast way, but this might not be as pretty, but it's not gonna get tangled on anything. It's fast to put together. It's just nice. It's nice. All right, so we're gonna use the same anchor to rappel. What we're gonna do, we're gonna keep our safeties connected. I'm gonna come off of this, and then we're gonna change this over to a rappel station for you. Do you have a gree-gree or ATC?
I have a gree.
And you have ATC.
Oh, and I have ATC.
Nice.
I'll do this.
Alright, so since you're safe, you can come off of that.
Okay.
And since you're doing a gree-gree, you have to do single rope. Double rope's not an option. You could do double rope with ATC for more friction if you wanted to.
And I'm belaying myself down?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
With a third hand. So
Okay.
it will be nicer if you choose the ATC.
Then let's do it. Teach me.
Yeah. And we will put a third hand on this, and even anything goes wrong, it'll catch you. But yeah, sure it'll be fine.
Alright, and then for it's this one, correct?
No, not for this. So you're gonna use the ATC in the same way that you would be belaying somebody from the bottom. And I will walk you through that.
Thank God. I'm doing my
All right, we're up here. Figure it out.
I trust you.
All right, so there is your anchor point. Oh, we said we wanted to do. We don't have to do a 2-rope rappel. We can do 1 rope. You're a light girl. All right. So I need to backstack this rope. So that's. Hmm?
River almost sounds like the ocean.
Those trees just growing up out of the rock over there. It's cool. The big ones, I mean.
That looks like a sport route. There's some hardware. I only see hardware in one spot.
Is that little piece of pro right there in the V?
Oh, there's two.
Somebody,
there's more,
somebody
yeah.
made it up that high, and that high only. So this is all stacked up like we want to climb off the top of it, right? So we're just gonna lace this in our hands until we get plenty of weight to rip down the rest of the rope.
Okay.
That guy in the red shirt just living the dream over here. All right, so this should be plenty of weight, all right? And the reason we lace it like that is so that it doesn't form a knot on the way down, right? So I'm gonna look where I wanna throw, and instead of just like chucking it like this, I'm gonna overhand yeet this thing right where I want it to go so it rips everything else down, right? Rope! Satisfying.
I'll take the stick. Eat.
Hey. All right, so that looks like that will be your line.
Okay.
Okay. All right, come on down and join me. Let's get tied in here. Okay, so before undoing your safety, we're gonna set you up for rappel. Okay, so go on and take your, I'll give you a nice bite of rope, right? Okay, let me see what it's doing. All right, stuff this, so these teeth are gonna be needing to face down.
Right, so
Flip it around. Yep.
lock
Okay.
that.
It's auto locking. All right, so we make sure that we have it right. So this is my brake strand, so I know that needs to go teeth side. So we'll
How do you know which is your brake stroke? This one?
Hang on. So that goes through the rope, right? So now this is stop. This is go.
Okay, so stop and go.
All right, so now tighten yourself all the way up. Okay, and then from here, while we're getting our ATC on, let me grab this. Go on and tie an overhand in this.
Tie an overhand into it?
Yep. Just a catastrophe knot. So this is nice and tight here.
Did that right?
Instead of slip, you don't want to slip, you want to overhand. So take a nice big bite, and with both of those ropes tied overhand.
Okay.
Yeah. Boom. So now, switch guy. Okay, so now that won't slip through that while we tie our third hand. So let me get your 6-foot tan nylon, the smaller one.
6 foot.
Boom. All right, so we don't have anybody belaying us on the bottom, right? So we need to undo your purcell because you're safe on your ATC, right? So you can go on and store that as you will. Yeah, up around the shoulder, clip it, and then tighten up the prusik. There you go, nice. All right, so I'm gonna offset the barrel knot because I can't have it touching any hardware, right? So we're gonna do a little offset, and we can do one of two things. We can do the climb heist or the climb heist, or we can do the prusik. So I should show you prusik. So we'll go through the bite, and then through the bite again, and we're wrapping inside every time, and then through the bite a third time.